So what were you saying now?
Oh, are we live?
Yes.
Oh. It's just, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I don't want lynching in the comments going on by the anti-Trump protesters, because they seem to be the ones doing the lynching recently. They seem to be the ones escalating the violence at Trump rallies. But that's not the point of this video. Both sides are being assholes. I just want to point that out. It's just every time you you think that Trump's going to fade away and go away, and it's absurd that he's a candidate, and you think to yourself, oh, well, that's not going to last. There's no likability there. People are just angry in the moment, but in a couple of weeks that anger will subside. But then I don't listen to the media much. I have, like, David Pakman. I listen to him as kind of a news brief source. If I want my Rachel Maddow commentary or whatever, I'll listen to David Pakman. So as far as media news, that's what I digest. But as far as like mass media news, CNN, the big ones, of course we all turn them on when there's breaking, like when something's actually unfolding or happening, and we won't like to instantly know. We'll either go and turn on like CNN, or just go to Twitter and you'll know before CNN knows. But anyway, if you actually go to the media and the CNN tapes and the recordings, we were just watching Trump and Jack Tapper. Sorry. You hear what he's saying, and it just sounds like, for example, let's just take an example. He asked him, dude, is this a racist attack on the judge because you're saying, because he's Mexican, he can't rule, partially? And Trump was like, no, I'm just saying, because he's Mexican, he probably can't rule in my favor. How do you combat that? I mean, how do you... Because to the American person at home, right, who's tired from work, and he's currently enjoying a Coors Light or whatever, you're going to be like, yeah! It's the type of answer that works on his supporters. And then later on, at a rally, he was telling his supporters about how brave and wonderful a black man was that supported him, who punched an anti-Trump protester. So that was a wonderful thing. What a wonderful supporter he was for doing such a thing. Well, by phrasing the story that way and saying, making it as though he's saying that, right, by telling a story about this black guy punching an anti-Trump supporter, what do you think he's doing? I mean, he's calling for fascism. He's trying to stir up an authoritarian, if you're against the Trump movement, we'll just punch you in the face. And he's trying to encourage that type of behavior. And I fail to believe that Donald Trump doesn't know this. That he's just the old stupid rich man that I was calling for violence and fascism at my rallies. Why? I would never. No, I think, dude, Donald Trump is some for real the prestige shit. Everybody's got him figured out wrong, right? People are like, oh, he's a dumbass that just, inherited money and he became rich by putting that money out through, either having good people work for him or whatever. And then you got other people who are like, oh, Donald Trump's real smart and he knows what he's doing. Y'all both fucking wrong. Donald Trump is a smart man that plays a dumb man intentionally. And he's been doing that shit so long as a businessman for so many different people across such a broad spectrum of cultures, beliefs, and identities, and political meetings, and blah, blah, blah. Donald Trump has come up with his own low IQ language to converse like a universal translator to the very core and fabric of who we are. And he's just like, yeah, Donald Trump, good, great. America's going to be great. It's going to be huge. We're going to build a wall. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. You know, what? We'll pay for it with, tax money and stuff. What? Oh, we're going to lower taxes. And it's going to be great. Don't ask questions. Don't worry about it. Let me worry about it. You, your glorious leader, and my team of my team of shirt-wearing people behind me, right? Like, that's what people want. They want to you've got people, okay, it's like this. You've got people that want government to take care of shit, and you got people that don't want the government to take care of shit, right? And people that don't want the government to take care of shit, right? They're all, I'm not going to vote for blah, blah, blah because I'm, libertarian, or whatever. But even those people all agree on one thing. They want aircraft carriers, and they want an F-35 jet, and they want Marines with shielding and shit. They want the best carbine, gas-operated plastic rifle money can buy. They want it all, and they want it, and they want the Pentagon to have a good budget, and we've got 12 aircraft carriers. That's insane. China's got one. Like France has got one. The UK's got like one. We got 12. 12. We could fight the entire world all at once. We could. We totally could. I'm not even joking. It's in the budget, people. It's in the budget. If you used to take 10% of that, and it's hard to say that, but because, yes, we take that money and we develop technology with it because of the war, but if you go back to, there's something called basic research or fundamental research. That's more important. I digress. Trump is this man, dude. He's playing a character his entire life. He's the Chinese dude in The Prestige with the fishbowl between his legs, right? But he's wearing clothes over it, so you don't know the fishbowl's between his legs. And he walks around with a cane, so you think he's an old man with a messed up back and whatever, right? But really, he's just running a trick on you. It's so he can make a fishbowl disappear under his clothes on stage, and then he walks away like he can't walk right. And the audience is like, where did the fishbowl go? Because they would never think that he's carrying it because they just assume that he's not right. Donald Trump has figured out he can do this with people. He can come in and be like, well, hey, I'm just Donald J. Trump. I'm just a straight shooter. I'm just, I'm really smart. I'm just a straight guy. I'm just a good guy. Now the person on the other end of the conversation is thinking, okay, this guy's an idiot. He's not very deep. He's not very intellectual. I bet I can take advantage of him. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's got some gears turning on up here. And he's just like, yeah, this dude thinks I'm an idiot. I'm about to own his ass. Donald Trump knows what he's doing. So if anybody tries to tell me that, oh, Donald Trump is this innocent old man that's just kind of stupid, right? And he doesn't really know that he's drumming up authoritarianism and bad juju and a bad direction and bad animosity in the streets of our country, then I'm going to disagree with you, and I'm going to downvote you, and I might even, insult you and type. That's right. You will be triggered. Because I'm telling you, dude, Donald Trump, he knows what he's doing. You can hear it at his rallies. You can hear in the tone in his interviews. He's trying to drum up the sort of people that want a strong fist to just take over and take control of the country. And the irony is, this is exactly what Republicans have told me my entire life. They were scared would one day happen. Well, good job, guys. And that's my thought of the day. Good job, Republicans. You created your own monster from your own nightmares. Ooh. Now, I don't think people are going to be gassed. But, I don't know. The closer he gets to the presidency, the closer I start to think that might be actually possible. Because, I mean, both sides are really, really angry over this whole issue. You can